Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This segment is sponsored by AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I am at AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine, and I'm sitting down with Gary. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Tell me why you came to AIM Acupuncture in the first place. What were you experiencing?
I was having problems with neuropathy with my feet, and the doctor, Tanya, told me she believed she could help me at least 50%, and I was kind of skeptical. And I've have been treated for over a year, and I have now at least received 50% of my feelings back. And then I've talked to other medical doctors, and they said good luck with that. So
it's something I hear too often, where you just have to deal with it. How long were you experiencing the pain from neuropathy before you came to AIM?
About 2 years. It was getting aggressive, yeah.
How would you describe it? Because I've heard a lot of different stories that it feels different to everyone.
Yes, I was just getting tingling in the end of my toes and then the bottom of my feet. And then I wasn't receiving any sensations at the bottom of my feet, and I started getting scared. Yeah. And now you can tickle my feet. No kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It works. For me, it has worked.
And how quickly did you start to feel the results from the treatments?
Probably within about 4 to 6 weeks, I started seeing a notice, yeah.
That's pretty
I knew it was starting to work, yeah.
So for somebody that's never gotten acupuncture before, they might be a little bit daunted by the needles and everything, but walk me through how it works whenever you go into the room.
When I go into the room, I lay down on a bed, chair-like, and they insert acupuncture needles, the doctor does, in me, and I don't even feel it. I don't feel it, you know. And then they hook up these electrodes to the needles, and they send current through the needles to these points for the acupuncture, and you don't really feel it, but it's working. And what they tell me is it rejuvenates nerves in your system and builds tiny little nerve cells, and then it goes from there. And it seems like it's worked for me. And not seems like, it has worked.
Could you tell me some things that the neuropathy was preventing you from doing? Or were there any things that you now can do now?
I was starting to get scared when I was driving my car and I put my feet on the brake pedal and I couldn't feel it.
That is a little scary.
That's what brought me in here.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And no problems now.
That's awesome.
None. Wow. I mean, I still have some sensations and whatever, but not like I did. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll be staying with this program probably forever.
Well, tell me, too, it's a joy to come here. Tell me about the staff and your experience with them, too.
Very friendly staff. It seems like very experienced, and that makes it nice. Yeah. You're welcomed every time you come in here. Very welcome. Not like you're pushed through. Yeah. None of that. And I see that when I go to other regular doctors. It's just like a revolving door. You don't even know who you are, virtually. Yeah. And you look at the charts and it gets, whatever.
Here it's very personal.
Yes, it is. It's extremely personal. Yeah, I would have to say that.
So what would you say to somebody who has never gotten acupuncture before and is experiencing something similar to what you're having right now?
I would definitely try this. And hopefully it'll work for you too.
To learn more about AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine, visit their website at aimlivelife.com or give them a call at 843-273-4467. The preceding portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by the Family Heart Foundation. All right, well, guys, today I'm chatting with Catherine Weilman and Dr. Larry Sperling. We're going to be talking about heart disease and how it impacts Americans. So I guess, Dr. Sperling, we'll start with you. Talk to me about the impact of cardiovascular disease on Americans right now.
Yeah, this is a really important question. Most Americans are at risk for heart disease. Every 33 seconds, an American will die of heart disease. So about 10 Americans, our family members, our neighbors, our friends, our coworkers, will be dying of heart disease. There's a lot we can do to combat heart disease. There's a lot we can do to prevent heart disease. It begins with awareness of our risk factors. Today, we'll talk about 2 risk factors: LDL cholesterol. By lowering our LDL, we can lower our heart-related risk. The other risk factor is called lipoprotein(a) or Lp(a). And most people are not aware of their Lp(a). This is a common risk factor. It's genetic. It's present in 1 out of every 5 individuals. There's a simple blood test that can tell us what our LDL is and our Lp(a), and these are actionable. You can take steps forward to reduce your heart risk and that of your family members.
Gotcha, thank you. Now, Catherine, can you tell me a little bit about how your organization is fighting this epidemic?
Sure. So we're excited to have recently launched a program called Cholesterol Connect, where people can order a free at-home screening kit for these 2 risk factors, LDL cholesterol and Lp(a). What we know is that most people do not know their LDL cholesterol level, although it's probably been screened, and about 70 million Americans are walking around with it unmanaged, so it's at unsafe levels.
If our viewers wanted to learn more information about this or get a kit for themselves, where's the best place for them to go for information?
Sure. Well, they can go to cholesterolconnect.org, the site where they can order this free test and learn more about the support services that can go with it. And they can learn a lot about cardiovascular disease and how they can be empowered in the face of it.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Family Heart Foundation.
Welcome to Epic Discounts. It's time for holiday savings. I'm brand ambassador Farron Hip. The deals are limited, so scan the QR code on your screen now. The holidays are almost here, so give the gift of this Cuisinart 9-piece hard anodized non-stick cookware set. If your pots and pans are in need of an update, this set will get your kitchen ready before holiday cooking is in full swing. Hard anodized cookware is considered a favorite because of its durability, versatility, and heat conductivity. This set features stainless steel handles designed to stay cool on your stovetop, while the interior has measurement markings so you can easily follow any recipe. This has been seen as high as $330. Today, you can get this complete set for $99.99. You'll want to snag this before it's gone because quantities are extremely limited. Now, our next brand is a baker's dream. This is the Dash 3.5-quart compact stand mixer. We're so excited to offer this amazing deal. This mixer is super lightweight, but it comes with all the features you'd expect from bulkier buys. The base lever allows you to move the bowl from side to side. There's a tilting head, 5-speed power, and more. Yep, all that without the heavy lift. Plus, beaters and dough hooks are included, making it perfect for budding bakers and everyday cooking needs. Satisfy your sweet tooth with cookies and creams. This has been seen as high as $100. Today, you can get it for $29.99. Where have you seen that price for a stand mixer before? And finally, our doorbuster deal is this Hypergear True Wireless Stereo Earbud. The music will keep you going as long as you do. These provide up to 5 hours of playback off a single charge and additional 10 hours from the charging and storage case. And a sweaty workout won't stop the beat. These are made with a water and sweat resistant material. Plus, you can easily answer or reject phone calls without even getting your phone out. These would make the best stocking stuffers. We've seen them as high as $40. We've got this pair for just $10. Our doorbuster deals have been widely popular, but we want to make sure everyone can get their hands on them, so we limit 3 per customer. Go ahead, scan the QR code on your screen to get this and all of the products you've seen here today. Happy holidays and happy shopping.
Go to WBTW.com Marketplace to find epic discounts.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, we're just having some fun today at RKM Training. How you doing?
I'm great.
I'm so excited.
Are you? You said fun.
I am apprehensive, to be honest, but I am excited. You have a lot to teach me.
Yes, it's normal to be nervous when we start talking about violence or someone hitting you or something like that. But what we try to do is make it digestible and a little bit fun, so it's not quite so intimidating.
All right, so let's start at the beginning. You have different courses that you offer here that people can take to help them learn how to fight better?
Yeah, we have self-defense courses for just the regular person who's concerned about violence in the street or something like that. We teach mixed martial arts. We have professional athletes, amateur athletes, and we teach some people who just want to learn just for personal development.
All right, so week 1, I show up here to take a class about self-defense. What does that look like?
So the first thing I would ask you is like, what's the thing you're worried about happening the most? Like when you envision, and I hate to like drudge that up and you don't have to go super deep into it, but when you think about a person hurting you, how do they do it?
Probably the head. Like punching me in the face.
Punching you in the head. Perfect. I can teach you exactly what you're supposed to do if someone tries to punch you in the head. So you want to get punched in the face?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the stance, you drop your right foot back. You're right-handed? Mm-hmm. Drop your right foot back. Hands go up and out. And you are, we'll put about 100-degree bend in your arms like this, right here like this. So you are in a bit of a fighting stance without looking like you're trying to fight someone. So if people are looking, it clearly looks like this is a bad guy. This is a person who doesn't want to fight. Ah. Yeah. And so when he throws that punch, you're gonna tuck that thing. Don't turn away. Point that elbow at him like a bazooka, and slick your hair back and grab the back of your head. And we gotta eliminate all this space. So you.
But
yes,
I don't
bingo.
move my head.
Right? Yeah, you don't move. That's our instinct. We want to move away, but we need this block. Boom. Don't see.
So don't turn.
And it's normal and natural. That's our instinct.
It feels like I'm supposed to. You're just supposed to.
Exactly. So we have to practice. You just, boom, point that elbow out and keep your head right there.
Oh, he got the face.
Scrunch it up.
He got the face.
I know you're facing up to camera, which is good, but we got to cover that thing up because there's a punch coming. Better. And now, the last one, we'll do one more. Make sure that wrist and shoulder scrunch together so there's no space.
Okay.
And tuck your chin down. Boom, that's awesome. That's perfect.
Okay.
That's the first step to blocking a punch, but we can't stand there forever. We'll let Natalia demonstrate what we eventually have to do once you've built your composure and you're not scared of the punches anymore. Big punch comes in, and Natalia's gonna crash so that she can now start throwing knees or elbows or something, moving him and unbalancing him and stuff like that. Just do a couple reps of that. Show them you can kind of move around and freestyle a little bit. She sees that punch wind up coming, she goes forward, which again is counterintuitive. That's not our instinct to go forward. She can throw knees, you can throw some elbows in there too. Boom, elbows, big knees, and then she gets rid of them. And that's basically the basic way to deal with a big punch.
All right, so what got you to here? I think that our viewers might want to know that.
Well, I wasn't always as big as I am now. I used to be a small guy, and I got picked on. You know, you get picked on in school, you got beat up in school. My mom was tired of me getting beat up, signed me up for karate. She didn't know what she was signing me up for, and that was 30 years ago. Yeah. And I've been doing martial arts ever since.
All right, so this is sort of like your lifeblood.
Oh, absolutely.
And you get to teach it to other people now.
Yes, absolutely.
Love that.
Yeah, there you go. Kick him again. Boom, there you go. One more time, hard as you can.
That was not as hard as I could.
That was ugly.
That was not as hard as I could.
Pick it up, chamber, and stomp him. There you go.
All right, so how can people get in contact with you guys, find out where all your classes are, when they are?
RKMtraining.com. You go to RKMtraining.com, it has the schedule, has a form you can fill out to get in touch with us so we can find out more about you, to find out what your goals are. We also do personal training, one-on-one, private training for fitness, martial arts, or self-defense.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.